Hi, I have with me Mr. Anshuman Saha. He is the Vice President and Global Head for Managed Services for SUBEX Limited. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, let's get a quick summary of what you just presented in front of the jury.
Sure. Thank you. I think first of all, thanks to all of you that we have got a wonderful platform and opportunity for us to come and present our thoughts. So, and I think you had one of the best juries that one can just think of. I think thank you so much for that. So, to summarize what we have done is, let me introduce myself. So we represent SUBEX here, and SUBEX has been into the telecom assurance side for around 25 years, and we almost run businesses for 8 out of 10 customers across the world. You talk about India, everybody uses our product. So we are known for our fraud management solutions and revenue assurance solutions across the world. So primarily from an assurance perspective, we have started seeing things. So for example, every network element, so if I have to talk about telecom now and give an example, a connect to what I've presented. So every network element on the telecom side generates some amount of data and some amount of revenue, right, which is recognized in subsequent systems so that they are able to bill to a customer as an end product is the invoice or the bill that goes to the customer, right? So in between all these systems, a lot of data that gets handshaked, and there is a lot of data loss that happens, right? So some of it by design, some of it not by design and things like that. Some of these could be process related gaps that come up. So we are known to actually come there and ensure that whenever our data is getting handshaked from a point A to a point B, so we go and understand this point of failures and design controls around them to ensure that there is no loss.
Right.
And this entire thing that we have done in telecom for last 25 years and the reputation that we have earned for ourselves, we are trying to see how we can apply this in the energy space, the utilities side, the public infrastructure, utilities, you talk about water, gas, electricity, even your toll management solutions under public utility space. So this is where we are coming in and see how we can apply that. So I think our product, since we call ourselves as a masters of assurance, and we understand how point of failures are, we understand every revenue points that get generated. So we look everything from a point of failure perspective, design controls around that, right? So for example, in our entire system, we have got a core engine which basically gets all the data from different sources and then massages the data and create different kind of aggregations which can be fed into the KPIs that we have built for that customer. Now this KPI could be a telecom KPI for a telecom operator, and this KPI could be for a toll management company. Somebody who's running automated toll management systems in the country, it could be a KPI for them. For an energy and utility, it could be a KPI for an electricity company, right? Either a power generator company or a power distribution company. So here the thing that we have brought in is, if you see on the telecom side today, we largely have like Airtels or Vodafones or Idea Cellulars and things like that, and across the world you talk about, you've got Etisalats, MTNs, there are a lot of players around, right? You've got AT&Ts, Bell Canada and all that. So they have their own systems on one side, and then they have their own transmitters like your BTSs, base transmitting systems or your BSCs, which transmit signals, and then you have your customers on the other side. The same thing applies to power generation, where you have the power generating companies, then you have the transmission grid, which takes the power from one city to the other, one village or one town to a village, and then you have consumers, which is me and you on the other side, or there are enterprises like Aegis who consume power. So I think the model almost is same, and that's what we are trying to apply the entire assurance knowledge that we have on the telecom side to the utilities energy side on this side. Now
So I will just interrupt over here.
Sure.
So there are a lot of ecosystem partnership which needs to come in.
This is exactly what I was coming in.
So let's take a short break and then hear more about this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.